Hey guys, cool. Okay, got room. I tried to clear out room to make sure my phone would record all this while I'm just in camera. How's everybody doing? I'm always doing something, I'm always distracted, and it's not distraction. I'm just always in something, like active minds. Hi, everybody. How's it going? So I was driving. Michael Roll here, spiritual medium, ascension guide. Um, Galactic Force team member, right? Among right all the other I ams, right? There's a million other things we all do. Um, so I was driving. How's everybody doing? I was driving, and I got a message, and it was and it's come up numerous times for me, and it felt really good to say this one, and it's really powerful. And so to just say it without all the buildup that I had when I had the, like, oh my god, I know, I'm talking to myself, higher self, me in the car, whatever. And I know. I'm just saying, right? We should do this. Okay, what are we talking about, right? So what I'm talking about is, and basically the message is, is okay. So it's going to be certain levels. So stay with me, right? God does not hate you. No, it's God is not mad at you. That's the message. Powerful as you want to take it is the most powerful thing, because the reality. Okay, so me and Source and my higher self, we just kind of rode the rest of the way home. So okay, here comes. Okay, right. Ooh, right here. Boom. It's tingling. Nice. So he's saying, he, she, it. Okay, it's like the idea of, okay, God fearing, right? And I think I've mentioned that before in my videos. God fearing. Like, seriously, like, who's fearing? If it's God fearing, that's not the right one. That should be a no-brainer for everyone. This is why this is gonna be a powerful message. You know, and I was talking, we were talking. I'm like, I get how what people mean by it. Like, it's God respecting. It's God acknowledging and appreciating and gratitude, and you know what I mean. It's God acknowledge. Did I say that one? And I don't know. and but it's not fearing. That's completely different, right? Because that's nothing of what I would ever want anybody to feel from me. I would never want someone to be afraid of me, ever. So I hate to break it to you guys, to anyone out there believing this, but there's some stuff out in the world that doesn't exist. There's no fear. You're not supposed to fear, right? Especially your dad. Like, yeah, okay, society, things go crazy. Humans, we've had some tough times, a lot of wars. I mean, so there's some things that are gonna creep in there. Okay, but let's get back to the love, right? So, I mean, because that's what it is. It's love. A million ways to describe love. You don't need them. I mean, what do you mean? You mean? It's love. You don't need it. So the message is, God is not mad at you. He's not gonna show up like in the first place. If God just showed up to Earth and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go sing. These guys are doing a bunch of crap. I'm gonna go down there," and as soon as that level of a being, like in its totality, showed up, everything would be changed. Like, it's not. There's no. So you say, well, you die and then you go to God. And then what? He just judges you. He looks at you and says, I put you there so you could give more love. So even though you went through so much stuff and you didn't, even though you tried as hard as you could, get your butt downstairs, get in the basement where it's hot, or whatever, or go back to Earth where you can figure out how to be nicer when everyone's wrecking your whole life around you, and not to say we don't need to learn, we create it with our own thoughts, etc., but it's a big order when it's such a global being. It's such a range of a being that's your range of emotions, a range of highs and lows. And some people incarnate like it's like, oh yeah, I wanted to live in complete suffering my entire life. Like let's see what a whole life like that is like. And it's like you got to like there's a reason you picked that. You know what I mean? It's not because someone's mad at you. Because if you come to me, I'm going to do everything in my power to make it better. I'm going to try to help you in every single way that I can, and like, so it's like the help's always here. There isn't this end result that everyone's freaking out about, and so, and then I thought of that meme that I saw a long time ago where it's like there's a picture of God like in the cloud formation. I think I mentioned this too in a video, where it says, "Worship me, so that I can save you from what I'll do to you if you don't worship me." It's just like. Anyways, it was just like, I mean, I was cracking up at that one, but I was just like, like, wait, we gotta, let's. Anyways, like, it's like no, but it was a funny quote, so I was laughing actually, but let me see. Okay, source, right? So what else? It's silly of you guys to think that all of this is here because, like, I don't love it. Yeah. It's silly. It's just silly. You're all here. You have free will as much as your souls have can give you. That you can access. This is what I mean when is meant when we say the Earths are already here. Like no, there's no time, no space. So there's multi layers, there's parallels, there's you can jump timelines. Everything is already within its creation because it already exists there and it's already vibrating in its creation. So, yeah, So why would I think any? Why would I? It's all about your evolution. It's not about mine. I can change it in an instant. Anything I choose. Right? So what are you guys so worried about me for? Why are you so worried? That was half my human. But it was him too, he loves you. He loves it. Not even he's not mad at you. I love you. He loves you. Like, otherwise he wouldn't have let you exist. He wouldn't have said, okay, go, or whatever you want to do. It's like, and that doesn't mean that there aren't, rules and there aren't guidelines and there aren't fundamentals and there aren't, there's a base structure and working for everything, and part of my journey in life is the same as all of your journeys in life. It's the micro and macro, it's all the same thing. This one had when I was leaving, I'm gonna say this. When I was leaving, I had that insight where it was like, no, see, I lost it. Dang, I should have stayed with you. Oh, that was cool. I like that. See what happens when you pop in your human? Hold on. What did I have when I was driving away? I had a thought. He's laughing. Oh, that's funny. It feels really good. It's all over here. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Oh, I'm sweating, guys. Okay, let's see where we're going. Let me reset. What else? I don't like to go back. I realize that. It's like, oh wait, what did he just say? And it's like, unless it's spoken again, in my human, it's like a dream. Like, if you remember your dream or you don't, it's like you pop back into your human and you got to remember it. Like, you got to go back. And so, yeah, no, I'm not going to, because then you spend time going back and, you just move forward. But so anyways, I love you, right? I love you. I love all of you guys. That's why all of this is happening. That's why all of you are here. And yeah, life on Earth is one of many, 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 many places that still do exist. Because you are all my children. So why would you ever fear me? Right? Or that was kind of half me right there. I linked that. I was like, yeah. Okay. I don't know if there's much else to say, really. I wasn't really planning on doing this session right now. I actually got food making downstairs, and I just got back from getting a juice. Got some Jamba Juice for me and her, and it's probably just melting away, so I'm gonna hop off early. We'll do this again. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, but it's so silly. Oh, he just says Crusades. Okay. Yeah, that popped back in. All right, you want me to say? Yeah. Yeah, that was a good, yeah. Okay, so we're talking, this was when I was in the shower earlier. This was today though, but he was saying, the Crusades, it's like, so on one hand you had Jesus, and then he did all this stuff to help, and then they killed him. Okay, we know. And then 2,000 years later, it's like we're still at it, right? Oh, and this is what I had in the car. It was just how repetitive, every life, right? And I'll try and explain, but, so it's like, so we got rid of them, and then we went around the world telling everybody to believe in them, and so you think like, well, how did we get to where we are now? And what was the Crusades, right? And George Carlin says that the best. He says, do you believe in God? They went around Crusades. They went, do you believe in God? No. Boom, dead. He said, do you believe in God? Yeah. Do you believe in my God? No. Boom, dead. It's like, and then he says something after that, but, my God, then your God, is basically what he says, and it's a really good point. But, basically they went around and then made everything that they just like martyred. It's really interesting. But the whole God fearing, it's like flagellating yourself. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not why he gave you a body. I mean, hey, do it. It's your life. You can do whatever you want, But I mean, a lot of that stuff, man, like, it trips me out. Why don't you just talk to your friends? Like if you think flagellation is the way to go, you're in a dark place, bro. The people around you are dark, because like if I saw you doing that, I'd be like, bro, why don't we just go grab a beer? We could talk. You know what I mean? Something else. Anything else. But, I mean, look, it's heavy. It's heavy. And look at all that we're coming from. Okay, so wait, what else was the other thing? Oh, yeah, so I was thinking about myself and just doing this, and doing this now. It's just one of those things like, so why did I come to Earth? Came to help. How am I going to help? Same way we've been trying to help forever. Because... I think that's a question we often ask us, like, keep trying, we keep doing it, we keep doing it, and it's like, and it's like, finally, it's breaking free, so, it's, so you say, well, what do I do? I need you, we all need to come together, I need you to understand that when I'm talking about ascension, I'm just saying, like, broadening your horizons, like opening your minds, realizing the connection to source and love and everything around us, and our connection with the trees, and like, this is a beautiful thing, and people are afraid of that. I don't get it. Like, they think just because you don't think the same way that you're like they're afraid. Blowing my mind still to this day. And so then I say, right, what am I going to do? What am I here to do? We got to help. How are we going to do that? It's the same way we've been doing it since the beginning. The same way we help everybody every single time. The same way it works every single time. Because you can't beat the I am, bro. You can't beat source, and confuse people along the way, which is what's happening. But you just can't, but that level of understanding, that level of, you have to take yourself there, and remember that connection. It all makes sense. It's all in the vocabulary. You return home. You remember, right? The reason why, it's just like, anybody in a human vessel, to embody all of that light in one vessel, right? It's not, not in this, the 3D vessels, stuff like that. So to have that understanding, like, we all want to know the story. What's the truth, right? The only person who knows that, right? The only person who knows that, the only person is none of us, unless you're the direct, unless you're literally, the one that is incarnated as the one, right? Right? But again, like, to embody all of that in a physical, it's probably not. So that's why it's like a global thing. That's why we're all reflections of the one, and we're reflections of each other, because it's so big, So, and like I was saying before, like, God's gonna come get you. He's just gonna come down and, like, be mad and like run down the stairs and yell at the kids, or something, or run up the stairs, whatever. It's like, no. Why? Because he's already here. Thing on. Yeah, I do a lot of McFlys nowadays. I gotta watch that again. I haven't seen Back to the Future in a long time. Love it. Back to the Future. That'd be cool. Check that one out. He's already here. It's already, like, the coming of Christ. He's already here, right? You think he wants to come back in another body? Like, for real? After what they did to his body? You don't think he'd just be like, nah, I'm just going to spray love from the spirit realm. We'll stay here. And, so we'll send some other schmucks to go down there like me. I love it, And we're all just taking our turns. We're all just, that's funny. We're all just here to help. So do what you can, but don't think you're not trying. Don't let people tell you you're not trying, right? Don't let people, you know what you stand for, so just stand for it. Oh, it's a fun one. Hope you guys are laughing too. This is hilarious. Okay. My juice is probably officially totally melted, so I'm gonna take off. Love you guys. Yay. Spirit stuff. That was a fun video. Oh, the energy is fantastic. We're gonna go downstairs and hang out. Love you guys. Have a great, wherever you are, a great existence and journey. Bye.